Hey everyone and welcome back to Immersive Attractions. Today we are heading to Plopsaland Deutschland, the former holiday park, to check out their brand new family coaster 100% Wolf. In this coaster check we are breaking things down into three categories: the ride experience, the design and theming, and the overall importance of this coaster for the park. So let's get started with the ride itself.
100% Wolf is a family coaster built by Gerstlauer Amusement Rides. We're not going to break down every single element in detail, but we want to give you a solid overview of what you can expect. The ride begins with a chain lift hill, followed by a sequence of playful turns and smaller drops that keep it lively and entertaining. If we had to compare it to another coaster, it actually would be Vacalla at Belverde in Belgium. Not just visually, but the overall ride feel. There's no traditional lounge here, but there's a small booster section on the lift hill, which gives the train a bit of extra momentum. The standout moment for many riders will definitely be the spike element. You enter the tunnel, go upwards, and suddenly the track just ends. Then you drop backwards, followed by a short section of the ride. We have to admit, personally, we're not the biggest fans of backward sections, but this one is very manageable. For coaster enthusiasts, we definitely recommend riding in the back row, but if this is one of your first bigger coasters, the front row is probably the better choice. No matter where you ride, the ride experience will be exceptionally smooth.
Let's talk about the design and the theming. 100% Wolf is based on a children's series that we personally aren't familiar with. But honestly, that's not really the key point for us. Good theming should be able to reach everyone, whether you know the original story or not. And that's something 100% Wolf definitely manages to do. The theming starts already in the queue line. After the standard outdoor zigzag section, the atmosphere changes noticeably. You enter darker rock-themed area with solid-looking rockwork that create a surprisingly atmospheric feeling and build anticipation for what's coming next. It's not overly complex, but it works well and sets the mood in a very effective way. One thing we really appreciate here is that the coaster opened together with its theming already in place. That's something that has become less common in recent years. After the queue you enter the station building. The real highlight is the train itself. The front car features a large purple wolf head, which immediately catches your attention. Yes, it follows that typical Plopsa style, but in this case we think it works really well. Once you leave the station, the setting becomes even more impressive. The coaster runs right next to a lake, offering beautiful views as you climb the lift hill. Together with nearby attractions like Skyscream and the Starflyer, the area creates something that almost feels like a small attraction skyline, which is quite impressive for a park of this size. But without a doubt, the visual centerpiece of the entire ride is the giant wolf mouth. Earlier we mentioned the spike element, and the tunnel leading into that spike is actually designed as a massive wolf mouth. Visually, it looks fantastic, and something you really don't see every day on a family coaster.
Now, let's talk about the overall importance of this coaster for the park itself. If you followed Plopsaland Deutschland or the former holiday park for a long time, you may have noticed a certain gap in their coaster lineup. In recent years, the park focused heavily on attractions for very small children, while at the same time offering some major thrill rides for adrenaline seekers. On the thrill side, you have icons like Expedition Geforce and Skyscream. And for younger audiences, there have been several additions over time, like the kiddie coaster Tabaluga. But a true family coaster that everyone could enjoy was missing up until now. And that's exactly where 100% Wolf comes in. Looking back at the history of the holiday park, it has always been a park where families could spend a great day together. And that's why this coaster feels so important. It fills a long-standing gap and marks a big step towards being a true family park.
So overall, 100% Wolf is a fun, smooth and visually impressive family coaster that adds real value to Plopsaland Deutschland. It might not be the most intense coaster out there, but it's exactly the kind of ride this park needed. Let us know in the comments, have you already ridden 100% Wolf? And what did you think of it? And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell to never miss one of our upcoming videos. And now, let's find the next world to get lost in.